Hey everyone, welcome to a new round of my multiplayer server. In this video I will show you everything that was built in round 21. Now in round 21 we had a canyon theme. Basically the land is at a really high elevation, so if people wanted water in their park or in their plot, then they had to lower the ground a lot. I also included these lots of rock walls in the bench that you will see a lot later. I think there was a lot of beautiful stuff created in this map. Also, for the first time this round, the plots were no longer squares, but I made them rectangles, and that allowed for for coaster layouts that were a lot nicer. And this is something I will also keep doing in future rounds. Alright, there were 12 finished plots. Well, 12 plots were eligible for voting, for rating in the end. 3 plots were sadly unfinished, and 1 plot was so terrible that it had a little accident. Alright, I will now go through the 12 finished plots. And then I'll start with the one that got the lowest rating, and I'll end with the one that won the round. Okay, here's the plot that ended in 12th place. This one was made by Tornado, previously known as Mondanzo. He came back to my Discord after a long absence on any of my multiplayer server rounds. Honestly, I have no clue what he was trying to make here. There's some sort of weird black building here, and here's some red rocks with this is inverter ship in it, and there's this vertical drop roller coaster here without a vertical drop. And for some part of the track it's actually on an inverted coaster track for some reason, and I have no clue what he was trying to do here. And I have the feeling I was not the only one, because he got the lowest rating of them all. Here he made a little building which the guests enter through. I think at least that's one cool part of his plot. So yeah, basically there's a path and he put this building over it, so now it looks like the guests actually enter that building. And there's a little bit of a campfire next to it. So yeah, at least that part of the plot is quite decent. But other than that, I have no idea what this is. Okay, here we have the plot made by Hallowed Wabbit. Just like previous round, he went for a wooden roller coaster. Personally, I don't think wooden roller coasters are really the best choice for these plots, which are quite small. Because wooden coasters really tend to be quite large. But yeah, at least it looks decent. Just a standard ground color with some rocks mixed in, some trees, and the coaster layout isn't too bad. Also some water mixed in. But yeah, nothing really that stands out in my opinion. But yeah, it's a decent plot. Not really much more to say about it. Okay, here we have the plot made by Howler. Howler only made this plot in the last hour, I think, because he didn't have much time earlier to work on it, or maybe he forgot about it, I don't know. But instead of delivering an unfinished plot, he chose to just create something simple quickly. So he made a quarry. And the story that he made for this quarry was that it actually supplied all the rocks for the that were used to build the other plots. So thank you for that, Howler. Very kind of you. Okay, here we have the next plot made by Loldog. This was the first round that he entered. So yeah, at first sight, this plot is really nice. So you may be wondering why it got 9th place. Well, like I said, I really like the tracky texture that he used actually for this helicopter ride. I love how he put this coaster track under it. So these supports look quite nice under it. This river here is really lovely. I like how this river rafts go on the water on an invisible track. There's this Ferris wheel here, some really nice buildings. The part I love most about this plot is this deck he made here using the monorail track and this wooden coaster track and some really nice supports. So far so good, really cool foliage here, some plants. Coaster layout is also quite nice, but then you see the back of the plot and it just looks like something is missing here. It's almost like he forgot to decorate this part, and that's a shame because this could have well ended up much higher if he put a little bit more effort in decorating the back here. But yeah, the coaster layout is also quite nice. It's a twister coaster with some really funky track. I love this tracky texture also that he made here. He used launched freefall to make support and some extra support here using the inverted impulse coaster. But yeah, like I said, this back part, if it had the same amount of detail as he had in the front, this would have gotten a really good score. Okay, in 8th place we have this plot made by Yaron. Yaron made this air-powered vertical coaster with 2 vertical spikes and some, I guess, some really nice landscaping here. Sort of a canyon with a path through it. Some cool looking buildings. What I like most is these chimneys that he made, and he actually made clouds using this colorable ruined pieces. I think that's very creative. It's like there's smoke coming from these chimneys, and that's a really cool idea. These buildings also look quite decent. I think they could have used a little bit more detail, but not bad at all. Alright, in 7th place we have this plot made by Bamovic. At first I thought there was only one coaster here, but there's actually 2 coasters, and I believe they're actually synchronized with each other, Canyon Curler and Canyon Crasher. But because the tracks have the same color, it's easy to miss that they're actually dueling. Yeah, you can see one of them as a purple train and the other as a blue train. But yeah, I don't think there's actually much interaction between the rides, so that's why it's easy to miss that they are dueling. A big part of the tracks is actually underground, so that's also why it's easy to miss. But overall the stuff that's above ground looks really nice. I really like how he used this, I think it's River Rapids track here, or it's actually Splash Boats track, maybe with custom scenery on top of it. I enabled this rapids scenery, and I really like the way this looks. So the plants are quite nice. Landscaping is a bit monotonous, I think, but overall it's quite pleasing to see. So I kind of like these buildings that he made. And also the bridge here over the river is also quite cool. I think it's actually functioning, but I'm not sure. Oh yeah, you can see the coaster going over this piece of wooden coaster track. Alright, in 6th place we have this plot made by Jochem. It kinda sort of reminds me of the plot he made in round 4, but with some elements also of stuff that he made in some of the later rounds. So yeah, he made a waterfall here with a bridge in front of it. I think it's actually part of, oh yeah, there you can see a mine train coaster that goes around. That's pretty cool. So yeah, lots of decoration here, lots of wooden structures. I like this Ferris wheel here that he made. It's called Mineshaft Pump. You could also see an elevator going up here. Here you can see it, the mine lift. And there's also a chairlift going around on the plot. to bring people up this part of the waterfall. There's also a boat ride here. There's just lots of content on this little area. I think it looks quite nice. Maybe it would have been better if he stuck to the same colors for all the wooden supports, but yeah. And also I'm not sure if the ice really deserves a place here, since it's only a very small mountain. But yeah, got 6th place, which is not bad at all. And in 5th place we have this plot made by Oetieloetie. He made this mine train coaster. Kind of hard to see how it goes. He made this mine train coaster. I'm not sure how it travels up. Oh, it's... I think it's broken down. Let me fix that. Oh, it's actually one of those powered mine trains. I already wondered how it went up here without having a lift hill. But yeah, it's one of those powered coasters. So yeah, it just goes around the plot here. And he made this little mountain here with lots of trees and this really nice big building here. He did some really nice landscaping. I really like how he put these obstacles here in the water, especially this chunk here. That actually looks quite good. And some really nice waterfalls here. Yeah, and I think the station of this building looks really good. I really like the way this building looks. So with some nice layering here, and I like how he made every floor different, but still yeah, with colors that really complement each other. Also, I like this little mine train track that comes out of the mountain here, with a treasure chest on top of it for some reason. It's not functional, but it's more for decoration. Okay, here in 4th place we have this plot by YolosweggLord. As usual, he made some really nice stuff here. So yeah, he made this vertical drop roller coaster with some really impressive support structure around it. Made with, I think it's made with inverted impulse coaster track, and some also some wooden track here to support the actual vertical drop coaster track. But yeah, this track architecture is really impressive. What I also really like on this plot is this mulch path that he made. I think it's a ride base. Yeah, it's made by using a twist ride, and it looks really good as a path here. Also, here's the base of launched freefall that he used as a bridge here. But yeah, I really like the way this plot looks. He took a different approach than most other people. It's called Oil Striker. So yeah, I guess it sort of fits in the theme. But yeah, looks really nice. Okay, then we get to the top 3. In 3rd place we have this plot made by Tommy. He made this really impressive structure here. It's really impressive rock wall, sort of a mountainside. And what I really like is how he also made this mini golf here throughout this wall. That just looks lovely. So this little waterfall here, lots of plants. I think it was based on some sort of national park or something. But yeah, these color combinations just look really well. Also, I like how he put these little brick walls here, how he mixed it in with the wooden walls. And also just everything looks really nice. Also the plants here next to the water. It's just a really impressive plot. And also, of course, we have the suspended swinging coaster. Tommy really likes building suspended coasters, I think, or inverted coasters, because that's what I usually see on his plots. But yeah, really impressive work, and a well-deserved 3rd place. Okay, now we get to the plot that got 2nd place. This one was made by Watercooler Tyxoon, now known as Watercooler. I think this was the first multiplayer round that he joined on my server. And man, this plot was awesome. But it suffers from one obvious flaw, and that's that he just placed too many objects on the same, occupying the same space, and that's why the plot flickers like a Christmas tree. But damn, I mean this mine train coaster just looks awesome here, with the waterfall going down here on the side. Lots of rock work, lots of here's some piece of fake track, also with some barrels on top. Just little buildings everywhere. Just little decorations made of path here, and the plot just filled to the brim with buildings and plants, waterfalls, water, just everything a plot could wish for. I'm sure that if the plot didn't flicker so much, it would have easily won the round. But yeah, sadly it was not meant to be. On the screenshots where you don't have the flickering, this plot looks really impressive. But yeah, also from every angle you see new stuff, but also more flickering, sadly. But yeah, impressive work, and Watercooler also joined some of the later rounds. Let me turn off the rain. He also joined some of the later rounds, and there he always made really impressive stuff. So stay tuned for that in the next rounds. Alright, that was the plot that ended in 2nd place. And now we get to the plot that's in 1st place. And in 1st place, it was actually my plot. You may have already seen this one in another video that I released. I actually made a video of this coaster earlier, and you may have already also seen it in my video on how to make a triple launch coaster. So basically you see this coaster here. First it gets launched forward, but without enough speed to make it over the hill. Then it goes backwards through the station, up this spike, and then after that it gets enough speed to finally make it over the hill. And then it goes through this twisty track here, over the station building. Then there's another big twist here over the river, and then it goes underground for a bit, and finally it emerges above ground here again, into the brakes and back into the station. There's also this river rapids track which goes all around the plot. So here there's a station building, and from here they exit the building. They just drop down, go over this river, and really all around the plot. A little drop here through this little building, and then here there's actually a twisted drop, sort of a whirlpool thingy, and it's kind of hard to follow. Here there's some more water. At the end there's a lift hill here for the river rapids, and then at the end they arrive at the station again. I just made sure to fill this plot with little details, so lots of water. I made a little bridge here for the guests to pass here to the middle to the station. They actually pass through this building to get to the middle section. And here there's also a roto drop called Dynamite Plunger. But yeah, I spent a lot of time on this plot, and I made sure to make it look as natural and well, as good looking as possible. And I think that paid off in the end, because I got first place in this round. So I'm really happy with the structure of this coaster, the support work, and yeah, I'm just really happy with this. Alright, if you want to see my multiplayer rounds in more detail, if you join my Discord, I have an archive channel there, where all of these old multiplayer parks are available for download. You can also see all the scores that everybody gave to the plots, and you can also read the reviews that people gave to them. So yeah, that may be nice to read and see. Also, if you join the Discord, if you become active on my Discord, then and join in all of the conversations, you can become a trusted member, and as a trusted member, you will also be allowed to join my multiplayer server if you want to join any of these rounds. Anyway, that was it for this round. I hope you enjoyed watching all the stuff that everybody made, and I hope to see you again in the next video. See you later.